He fired the bullets which killed a police officer, and soon he could be out in public. One judge has ruled that Jason Rivers was so mentally ill he could not be held responsible for murdering a Westminster police officer.
Well, now another judge says that Rivers can leave the recovery center where he is committed for family visits. Ken MacLeod joining us live in Westminster with more on this. Ken?
Jonathan, next month it'll be 16 years since Westminster cop Larry Jupin was fatally shot. By then, his mentally ill killer may be out of psychiatric lockup and spending weekends at his boyhood home, thanks to a judge's order. This is 29 Otis Street in Fitchburg, where admitted paranoid schizophrenic and cop killer Jason Rivers has now been legally cleared to spend some weekends and holidays with his dad.
There is still some mental illness going on, and it's discouraging for us that he's going to be back on the street to possibly hurt somebody else.
The police chief isn't happy in neighboring Westminster, where in May of 1999, Rivers fatally shot Officer Larry Jupin in the face during a roadside foot chase with a pistol he'd stolen from his dad's locked gun chest.
It was devastating to us.
Rivers was found not guilty by reason of insanity and spent 15 years in psychiatric lockup getting treatment until prosecutors discovered he'd been secretly granted weekend passes and went to court last December to block them.
He's remained psychiatrically and behaviorally stable throughout the period of time I've worked with him.
Rivers' mental health team insisted he's a recovery success story whose antipsychotic meds are working, and he doesn't hear voices that often anymore.
What's that often? Whether he's hearing them at all, once a year, twice a year, 3 times a year, you know, he's hearing voices.
Rivers' dad testified that his son no longer has a fascination with guns.
He knows he has to stay away from anything that has to do with any kind of weapons.
But the judge's order allowing Jason Rivers to visit home mandates the house be cleared of guns and that he be kept away from them, placing the difficult burden of assuring that on Fitchburg police.
Just not going to happen. I think that, you know, he's just going to come home and he's going to be able to have his visit, and whether there's guns there or not.
Rivers does not have to wear a GPS bracelet. His attorneys and family have consistently declined comment on the case. Now, the Worcester DA is weighing 3 options. First, ask Judge Janet McWiggin to clarify her ruling. Second, ask her to reconsider it altogether. Or third, appeal it to a higher court. Live in Westminster tonight, Ken MacLeod, WBZ News. Jonathan?
Ken, thank you.